Flying over the earth, watching how it becomes so small.
A whole new world.
Yeah, let's make a whole new star RPG. Let's make a whole new star.
New star.
Katamari Damacy.
I'm Banu.
Welcome once again to Gaming Playovers.
Have you ever been to Mongolia? No. Dear viewer, we were there yesterday. And skip this part.
Yeah.
Real present for your cousins on the space mushroom. Then we dropped it on Earth. It wasn't even for you.
We're gonna do one so the one on Earth is yours. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Must be around somewhere, so rule it up while you're at it. So he was intending to give all the cousins one present.
Well, I suppose they're good sharing, aren't they? Okay, we're starting at 50.
You're just gonna have to jump off. Or you can get some flour first, but...
Rolling around the world.
How big does it have to be? That's pretty big, but not big enough. Not the moon. You got 18 minutes, you got the whole episode. So...
Let's do this.
Hi. First go to the left. Then fall. Yeah.
Wow! Whoa, dude, that...
You're on top of the totem pole. So now you know where you are. So go pick up stuff.
Okay, I'll go down.
You know how the strategy works at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of megaphones there.
This place is... I'll go. I'm just so small. I'm just so small.
Yeah, not really. Not compared to the other one, trust me. I mean, you even played it. I mean, you know how small you were before.
Yeah.
Imagine being mouse size and trying to do this. Ow. Get small things.
Why are those bikes riding by themselves?
I don't know.
Why?
There's probably an invisible man riding it.
Invisible man? Reminds me of Majora's Mask. That guy that was injured and we had to give him a potion for him to heal himself and come through again.
Yeah, no, he was always invisible. He always stayed invisible.
Okay.
So he just needed something to kill himself. Hirashaimase. Hirashaimase.
RPG.
Yes.
Do you ever want to go to Japan during your life?
That'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind. Like I said before, I want to buy condoms from a vending machine just to see what it's like.
Interesting.
I wouldn't want to put them on. I just want to, buy them just cause.
Buy them. Another thing I heard they have in Japan.
What don't they
ramen
have
vending machines.
Ramen vending? What? How would that work?
Just imagine like
just drop it. Just everywhere.
Just imagine like coffee vending machines.
Yeah, but no, but that's like canned ramen.
That they basically.
Why does it work?
Why are there okay. So basically imagine your typical coffee machine that it drops the cup. Well, it still works. Not
a globe maybe?
Yeah, that also works here still.
Yeah, you're saying?
So they drop the plate.
Right?
They drop the noodles, and they drop the water, they drop the vegetables, I think. Basically that.
The soup. That means you got the soup.
Okay.
Cool. Really? Oh, that's interesting. So it's,
yeah.
So it's kind of like the coffee machines we have here, not necessarily like the ones they have in Japan.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like the coffee machines we have here actually do that. Like they give you a cup, they just pour the coffee into it, and then they serve it to you.
And you probably have a little mixing yourself. Really a problem.
Not so bad. That's pretty convenient. Japan, the country of convenience. The home of tomorrow. I don't fucking know.
You know, actually, about Japan being tomorrow, it isn't as tomorrow as it may seem in some regards.
Yeah, it's overpopulated as fuck. Not as much as China, but still pretty fucking overpopulated. Pineapples are going in circles, and I do not like it one bit.
That's why I'm running them over.
And they're too big. I don't like giant pineapples.
Hold on. Going. Why is it suddenly a house on the beach?
I don't know.
Who was the first man who got enough
What
money?
the fuck was the watermelon?
You honestly, I think at some point during level design, the final one just like crap and started making random methods.
Oh, I'm sure.
Creatures.
I'm sure they had to make tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of crap for this. They only have like 3 world maps. No, actually, I think they only have like 1, and they're just like using different areas. I honestly think these are all just like one giant interconnected thing. So, oh, sea otters.
So I think I'll pick that one.
Do you know sea otters hold hands when they're sleeping
No.
to make sure they don't sink?
Fun fact of the day.
Fun fact of the day, trivia. You'd think it's just because you just think it's cute, but actually it's because I don't want to drown, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Which is how a lot of things go, actually, in the long term.
Like?
Well, a lot of behaviors in humans have to do with a lot of evolution, too. Evolutionary psychology! That is,
For example,
a particular thing.
give us an example.
Let me
Feature.
let me try and think of a good one.
Okay, I'll just be rolling around.
Particularly, can you think of any strange human behavior? It's easier to try and explain a human behavior rather than try and just think of one randomly
Yeah.
and then explain it. So if we come up with a random human behavior, I could probably see if I could try and explain it. Maybe. Mostly be spewing nonsense, probably, but at least be trying.
One that would be the basic human Earth will be in society
In what sense?
instead of being isolated.
Ah, yes. You mean the fact that we're social creatures?
Yeah.
That's a very complex one, really. In short answer, it's because we're more likely to survive in groups than we are alone because we are very weak individuals. Compared to things like bison, crocodiles, sharks, lions, and so on and so forth, we are very, very, very weak.
Someone explain why they have a machine. Oh wait, and they're playing football with another million boys.
That's a good question. And why are the statues running away from you? Wait a second there. The statues are actually running away from you.
Oh, well, I know I'm scary, but I'm not that scary.
Jesus. Kids need some education, man. You can't go there.
Yeah.
Oh, get away from them.
Oh, God, just trying to fight.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, basically, in the long run, and the short answer is we survive better in groups. Long answer is something like
Very long.
It's very, very long. It's like social creatures. We have the tendency to follow others
Holy crap, there's one here.
as a predisposition because it was probably better as a species to try and fit in with the group because that way you could exclude anything that wasn't human.
Oh.
And that would help you maintain group dynamic, and therefore that would come up with the idea of humility and friendship and stuff like that would blossom from that sort of behavior, and then after a while it would, because of the fact that we know that we need to be together to survive, kind of instigated all those ideas and behaviors. And things like friendship and family and community and things like that, because, well, we need something to make us feel good about wanting to be together all the time. Needing to be together all the time. Which inevitably makes us want time, and that's basically what the whole wanting to belong to society thing happens to be. However, nowadays that isn't so much of a thing, seeing as there's no longer any sort of natural selection happening amongst humans. Natural selection stopped for humans, particularly when we figured out how to change the environment to our liking, which is a pretty long time ago. So we pretty much stopped evolving biologically. Knowledge-wise, we've been advancing quite a bit, but in terms of just biology, we're not getting any stronger or anything unless we create some sort of genetic enhancements. Yeah. Or go with the crazy route of the crazy Nazi route or something, and just not allow people who we encounter to be inferior to breed. Yeah, no, to breed.
Yeah.
Just to breed. Breed.
Oh,
to
okay.
reproduce. You don't have to kill them, just make sure they don't make more babies, which would hinder progress, biologically speaking. That is... I think it was an ideology, I think it was called eugenics. You just knocked over a giant tower of people.
Yeah.
Try getting it right there.
Oh, there we go.
Get him again? Not.
Okay, separate.
Probably. Get to the gas station! You're 5 meters, now you can go to the 3 meter area at least.
Yeah, let's pick up some stuff here and we're going to the area.
I think that's all you can really pick up that's of any value here, too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up what I can on the way there.
No, go. What are you saying?
You know, the kind of stuff reminds me of kind of, you know, yeah, one of those crazy days I passed before going to bed. Over.
That didn't work very well. We'll try again. Just go up normal. It's fucking heavy!
Oh,
See how crazy ideas?
I have, like, before going to sleep, just some kind of dystopia. How do you pronounce it?
Dystopia?
Yeah.
Dystopia is the
Bad
opposite
place.
of a utopia.
Bad place. Where only certain people will have children.
Yeah. What kind of people?
Yeah, I didn't really get that far because I fell asleep.
Intelligent people, athletic people, because eugenics it kind of encouraged that athletic people who were also kind of smart and intelligent people who were also kind of athletic were the best candidates for reproduction, and anyone who was both just needed to make babies.
Needed to make babies, yeah.
But like, it forced practically to make babies, which is kind of the reason people didn't really go with it. I fed up with it really fast because there was actually tests and things that they did to try and determine your intelligence and some things like that. So eugenics doesn't work because as a species we're not going to tolerate it.
Yeah.
But if humans are willing to withhold reproducing for the sake of advancing humans biologically, that'd be very difficult to do, but if they actually managed to, we would actually evolve. If they were willing to.
Yeah,
the issue is, we are not willing to because we already have the evolutionary predisposition to have babies. We just have the need to. It's practically our goal in life
So baby?
to have babies. That's when you've succeeded at living. When you have successfully created and raised a child to adulthood.
Yes.
And you've succeeded even more in life if you've had grandchildren.
Kind of funny because I only want to have children when I get married, but
You don't want to?
at the moment I'm not interested. I'm not mind if I get married. But
Well, it
I
doesn't.
don't.
Oh, before, stop.
What?
Turn around. There's a present. Up that tower. Right there. There's a tower with a ladder. I don't know if you can get up it still.
No, I can't. Okay.
There's like a ladder that you could try, but
Keep it in
whatever.
mind.
Now you know, I guess.
Okay. Random intermission.
I just needed to interject with that because that's like a thing that at least to mention it, you know,
It's something, you know, like related with the game.
related with the fucking game. Well, turn around, just forget it. Get the bison. The ox is
I know, returning to my dream, the thing that there is more related
get the small trees.
to the fact that...
Whoa, trees!
Holy crap.
Told you trees.
It's like, I can suddenly grab a tree. Ooh, trees! Trees.
Still in diapers. You remember, 30 meters here. Hurry up. Get as many trees as you possibly can.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some trees here.
Regular trees are the best ones.
We're going to pick up some...
Oh my god, you're starting to pick up tiny buildings. Ugh! Wow, that's some strength Princess. Holy shit.
I don't understand.
He needs to make children.
Oh god.
In relation to this. I mean, come on!
Yeah.
That body to muscle strength ratio is just insane. But you were saying about it your dreams, right?
In my dream, more than anything, the point of limiting who had children was because the earth was full of people, so they controlled who had babies simply to produce another baby. But
Oh, that just sounds like China.
yeah, but what you say has more sense than some.
There's a way that I the way that I'm thinking of it is just like how you would advance human biology for
Yeah.
But the thing, will never be willing to unless there's like some sort of mass, very proper education going around.
Oh, this
Which
is...
is unlikely.
Well,
keep going, just keep going. You can get across the bridge, but it's gonna be very difficult.
Go around here. See what's going on.
Just go into the ocean. You want to go into the ocean soon. There's a lot of ships.
Ships.
It's small ships.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So, on the subject of children, I don't really want to have kids either. I've thought about this extensively, and honestly, I would prefer to adopt. Because of the whole
Why?
overpopulation issue.
Oh,
Particularly
that's
because of the overpopulation issue.
That is smart.
Not to be arrogant, but I do believe that my genes are pretty good. They're above standard in athleticism, and I guess in a sense they're kind of good for intelligence. I don't know. I get that from my dad mostly. I get that idea from my dad. And my mom is super athletic, so
Oh, I didn't know
I kind of
that.
got the best of super athletic.
In my case, I kind of got a mix of the ability to work a lot for my dad, and for my mom, I got the ability to work organized.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of the ideal worker.
You're like the ideal worker, yeah, basically. You could be like a businessman and be like super successful through it, I guess, if you actually wanted to.
Why is that guy?
What the fuck? Spin, I don't know. Get out of there.
Out
Who
of
trains? Get the train. Yeah.
You're so little and elephant.
And get the giant swordfish.
I'm gonna get trouble.
Wow, those are big fish.
Oh, God. And the thing is spinning me got this.
You can't get that.
Oh, God.
Cargo containers. Wow, those are small. Considering the cargo containers. Look at the giant
Big
squids. Holy
Oh,
shit.
crap.
Well, you didn't touch any of them. Okay, you
Oh.
can't, so you can't get it.
Oh,
Maybe that one. No, you can't.
just much.
Well, whatever.
Like, hold on.
Try getting that little place there, that little island area. Right, yeah, to your left. That place.
Oh, this is nice and cute.
Not anymore!
Oh,
Get the other house.
you can hear all the people shouting.
You can heal the people applauding your efforts.
Oh, come on. Hello.
You still can't get it.
But
You gotta tell them, Poldo.
I'm kind of starting to reach a point where it's kind
But you're pretty good though. You're 23. Try getting bigger trees or something. No, you can't. Well, you got fish. Go up. Try getting some trees.
of, yeah, trying to upload some stuff over there.
Yep, mushrooms. Giant mushrooms.
Like,
Giant mushrooms! Go to the silos. Go to the silos. Go back to the city. Go back to the city you were before.
I mean,
Yeah.
holy crap, it's small.
Yep. And now it's gonna be even smaller.
I got the. Oh god, that Roma's giant.
The what?
The Roma.
Yeah, it is.
Oh god.
Turn around. There we go. Yes! Destroy.
Destroy.
Trees.
Pick up some trees.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Holy shit.
Holy crap, trees. Trees are the best thing in this
They
game.
they just have a large amount of volume, and there's so many of them.
Yeah.
When you get to a certain size, they're just like the best thing to get. Along with buildings. Get the tower, get the tower, get the tower.
Tower.
What? You just got it.
You have.
Oh shit. You're almost there, you're almost there. Just need a little bit more. Anything else? Just turn around, anything. Get some anything. Trees. Okay, you got it, you did it. Okay, now you can relax and do something random.
I don't.
Yeah, so,
Not bad, not bad.
so like I was saying, I wouldn't want to have kids. I want to adopt, but I would donate the stuff for, like, I don't know, lesbian couples or something to use. I don't know, they sometimes do that, so if you want to, might as well do something with it. Aggressive yet good-natured, but we would love to have a much bigger, nicer Katamari. Bigger clump. We'll leave it to your work then.
Sadly, I'm not sure you're gonna get that. There we go. I want to destroy that.
Oh, go over there, that statue there.
Yeah, make me a castle. Hello.
Oh my god, that stuff you pick up, oh my god.
Mushrooms! The hidden mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna blow it out. I was going to see here.
Just roll charge. 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 There's islands you can actually pick up. Those ones. The little dots over the side. See those dots? You can actually pick those up, I think. Maybe not yet, but you can eventually.
Okay then.
Whatever.
Alright, we made it.
Princess
That's what I care.
Princess Snorkel.
Yes. Alrighty, stop what you're doing. We have plans to get together with your cousins. The same cousin one gave her present to vaccine.
Oh, by the way, you did get the present, so you should still have it, unless it's knocked off somehow. Oh wait, no, you never got the present for this.
Yeah, I never got.
I told you where it was. Whoops,
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I'm pretty sure I went there again, but...
Yeah, but you were too big.
Probably.
You were too big that time. It didn't work. You have to be a certain size.
Oh, I don't know. Plants. See?
Partitions and roadways. It's just after a while, it just makes up the mass volume of it. So, eventually... It's probably going to be an oxygen planet or something.
Ecologists are not bad, not bad.
Ecology.
I actually want some other kind of star, but to be honest...
Look, isn't that Dad running this way? Dad!
That animation, though.
Hold off. There's no launch today.
Oh no, after we came all this way to see your launch.
Well, the moon's disappeared.
My word, it really is gone.
Let me see, let me see. I want to see.
You can't see.
Oh, holy crap, the girl talked. Did you hear?
Oh, yeah, she did. That's true.
Holy crap.
Okay, end of the episode. That's
End of the
surprising
episode,
thing.
Yes. On that surprising note, we shall save the game and...
Oh,
not quit the game. And we shall go jogging.
oh yay.
Thank you
I think
for
the next
watching.
one is the last one.
Could be. Unless there's some
There might
constellation.
be one more constellation, but I don't think so.
So, thank you for watching.
Yes,
Like,
and our weird
comment,
our weird
our weird
conversation.
conversation.
So
Random stuff.
Yeah.
Random stuff.
you know, just evolutionary psychology. You know, typical
Stuff.
schoolyard boy talk.
Schoolyard boy, yeah. Katamari talk. Katamari talk. Well, that's what the shrooms do to you. That's what
Basically, it does.
the
And sleep deprivation.
shrooms. Shrooms. Shrooms.
Yeah, shroom planet after all. Space shroom.